Okay, I've started. Now let's go to our discussion. What we were discussing, we had already done the balance sheet. Now we are determining where should we post each of these accounts. Now what we are doing is this step where we are in the step 4. What we are doing is we are balancing all the ledgers and putting the revised balance sheets in trading and profit loss account on balance sheet. Now in trading and we have already balanced the ledger. This part we are done with. Now we are seeing the revised balance of all those, each of those individual accounts, and we are posting them in the trading and profit loss account balance sheet. The first account that we came across with is depreciation account. Now tell me, will it be posted in trading and profit loss account or balance sheet? Can somebody tell me?
Trading.
Perfect. No. Depreciation will be posted in the profit and loss account. Profit and loss. So you got it right. Trading and profit and loss account.
Machinery.
No, assume it to be that only. I got what you are saying, but what happens is depreciation, the nature, it's something like it is not, you are not paying something, right? You're just, because your time is elapsing, because the writing off is happening, because the wear and tear is happening. Now this is one of the examples of accounting entry. They call it some entries, they categorize it as accounting entry. What is that? Really, you are not paying something. Cash is not going out. However, you are recording because there is a logic behind it. So that is purely happening in the administrative office only. So when you are actually recording the depreciation expense, nothing is happening in the factory. Does that make sense?
Yes, completely.
So whenever you see the depreciation, you post it in the profit and loss account. No problem. Now, we're done with the depreciation. You can see I posted the balancing figure, whatever was the revised balance. Let's go to the machinery account. Somebody tell me expense, income, asset or liability?
Asset.
Perfect. Asset side, machinery account, here it is. And the amount is nothing but 18,000 only. Can you guys see 18,000 only? Yeah?
Yes.
Patent account. Now, asset, liability, expense or income? Asset only? Perfect. The amount is 6,000. Here is the 6,000. Now, salary account. Asset, liability, expense, income. Expense. Trading account or profit and loss account? Wages goes to the trading account. Salaries goes to the profit and loss account.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Now it is 19,500. I'm just taking the balances. If you guys can see, we're already taking all the effects of adjustments, and because we have already posted everything to the ledger, we don't have to worry about anything. Step by step we can go and everything will be sorted. Now we're done with the salary account. Let's go to the salary payable account. What is it? Expense, income, asset, liability. Now remember, salary payable. Salary is an expense, salary payable is a liability. You're absolutely right. Now salary payable I'm putting in the liability side, and the amount is 1,500 here. Now insurance account.
Expense or income?
Perfect. Expense only. We are paying the insurance here, so it's a expense only. And we'll be putting it in
profit and loss.
Profit and loss account, debit side only. Insurance account we are done with. Now let's go to the prepaid insurance account. I told you it represents the insurance company.
Liability.
Here it is actually asset.
Oh.
Can you see the balance? Debit balance, right? Debit balance is always asset, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, because it's a prepaid, no? Yeah, that's right. Let's do that. And the amount is 85. Prepaid insurance we are done with. Let's go to the next one, bad debt. Expense, yeah. Bad debt, 725. Yeah. Let's put it in the profit and loss account, 725. Very quickly, provision for bad debt. Expense, income, asset, liability. However, we will do what?
Contra.
Yes, no. Perfect. Yeah, you're right. Can you guys see provision for bad debt calculators? I deducted it from the asset side. Instead of putting in the liability side, I deducted it in from the asset side. Everybody is clear about this? It's contra entry?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Now let's go to the very quickly. We are done with, where we go? Yeah, here. Interest on capital. Expense, income, asset, liability.
Income.
It is expense now for the business.
Okay.
Business is paying the interest on capital, right? Incurring the expense. Sorry, not paying, incurring the expense. So I will post it in the debit side. Is that clear?
Dheeraj, I have a question.
Yeah.
It's a doubt. I think I missed on the trading and PL account side.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So why are we categorizing trading and profit and loss account? Because at the end of the day, it is going to the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Why
The
do we
reason is,
categorize it?
now,
Yeah.
the reason is often you want to know, often you want to know how much of profit we are actually making because of the product, and how much of income we are making after we accumulate everything that the organization is doing. What I mean is, just simple example I gave, one is a factory, one is an administrative office. I'm telling you practically it is not that simple. But I'm just to give you guys a clarity, I'm giving like that. There is a factory, there is a office. Whatever expense you make in the factory, suppose after making those expenses you are earning a profit of 5,000. Suppose you are earning a profit of 5,000. However, in the office there are so many people who are drawing a good amount of salary that 5,000 is getting exhausted and you're making an ultimate loss of 1,000. You got my point?
Okay.
Because of the product, you are making a profit of 5,000. However, in the office, you have so much of expenses that you are making ultimate loss of 1,000. So when you as a owner will analyze whether this product is profitable for me or not, will you see the 1,000 loss or 5,000 profit? Will you not be interested to know what is my actual profit from the product? Let me forget about the administrative expenses. Let me forget about everything that is related to the office. Let me see how much of profit I'm actually making from the product. That is actually profit. Your problem lies in the office. Why are you making so much of expense there? So you need that segregation. That is one of the major segregation that is done. However, for the companies, you will not see as of today. You see that in proprietorship or partnership organizations. But that is a different separate discussion, but this is the logic. Did you get that?
Okay, yeah. But if we see an entry, rather than seeing if it is a trading or profit and loss, we can go as debit and credit and then put it here, right?
Yes. You will get the same amount of net profit. You will get the same amount of net profit. We are doing the same thing only. We're just segregating the statement into two different parts. Yes, you are right. Now, what were we in? Interest on capital. And everyone got that? Interest on capital will be posted on the debit side of profit and loss account, yeah?
Yes.
Perfect. Now let's come to capital account. Now this is very simple. Capital is asset or liability or income or expense. We have discussed on this so many times.
Liability.
Perfect. Now we have the liability here. Now we had a drawing, if you remember, I had posted drawing earlier. Now I'm deducting that from capital and I'm finding the 70,705 to 55, the net amount of capital that we have. Yeah. Again, the contra thing is happening here.
Yeah.
Now we are done with the capital. Let's go to very quickly commission account. Commission is expense income or here, let me remind you, commission we are receiving. We are supposed to receive.
Income.
It is in income, right? Now let's put it in the income side. Now, if you guys can see, I did not put it in the trading account. Can somebody tell me what is the reason?
Commission is not paid to factory workers.
Commission has nothing to do with the factory. Commission has nothing to do with the factory. Commission is some additional thing you did for somebody, for which you are receiving the commission. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would mostly
not...
be associated with the finished good, right? Only after
No, not necessarily. Assume that it is not related. Whenever you see like that, no, assume that it is not related. You're right. If it is related, it should go to the trading account. Your logic is absolutely right. It is all about that assumption that we take. If we assume that it is not related to the finished goods, it will come in the profit and loss account. If we assume that it is related to the finished goods, then it will come in the trading account. Yeah.
Yeah.
However, always assume the first one, that it is not related to the finished goods.
Okay.
Now, commission receivable, asset, liability, income, expense.
Asset.
Perfect. Commission receivable 5,000. Asset side I'll put it in. Amount is 5,000. Let's go to very quickly next one. Wages, asset, liability, expense, or income. Somebody?
Expense.
Perfect. Trading account or profit and loss account?
Trading.
Perfect. If you guys can see, 8,440 I put here. Now, last account, cycle stand account or machinery account, you can also call it. No problem. Asset, liability, income, expense. Perfect. So asset side I'll put it in. Now we are done with this type. balance all the ledgers, put the revised balance sheet, trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now what it says is tally trading and profit and loss account, transfer balance to balance sheet, and then tally balance sheet. Tally trading and profit and loss account, transfer balance to, sorry, there is a spelling mistake. Transfer balance to balance sheet and then tally balance sheet. Now, in order to tally trading and profit, similar way, we find the higher total like we do for the ledger. The higher total is credit side, which comes to 111,200. And we put the same balance in both the sides. Then we calculate the balancing figure in the lower side, which comes to 50,005. I've already linked, you guys can see. I'm just simply balancing the profit and loss account. What do I give it the name to it? We call it gross profit. Do you remember that? Yeah. Anyone? Gross profit, we have discussed this before.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we take this gross profit to the other side, right?
Yes.
I have discussed this before as well. Yeah. Now, once we have transferred this to this side, let's tally profit and loss account as well. We are done with the tallying of trading account. Now let's tally profit and loss account. Similar way, find the higher total. This side is the higher, 55,015. Put that higher amount in both the sides. Both the sides put. Then in the lower side, find the remaining balance. How do I do it? Simply putting a formula, this minus everything else. Now, what is the name for it? Can somebody tell me?
Net profit.
Perfect. To net profit, 22,575. Tell me, where does it go? The net profit.
Asset.
Liability side.
Liability.
Can somebody remind me why liability side?
Because you have to pay this to the
Yes, it is owner's money only. Yes. You owe that much of money to the owner. Now, once you have done that, simply do a total of the assets and liabilities. It should match. And we're done with the final accounts question. Any doubts until now, guys?
No.
Yeah. So we are done with this question. What we will do is maybe you guys practice on your own, if possible, final accounts question. However, I feel we should also do one more question together to really repeat the process of how did we go through steps and where are the things that we did. But I want to start with the ratio analysis first. Maybe next time when we get together, we'll start off the ratio analysis. But maybe towards end, we'll get some time and do start off another question. Or maybe, after that, another time, maybe we will do one more question. But I want to do one more question with you guys so that you'll get more comfortable with it. With the how to really go with the steps, what are the steps, where to do what, and all of that. So I think that's all for today. Any questions if you guys can ask, if you have any?
The sir said the questions that's coming for the exam, right? CIA 2. He said one final accounts questions, right? So it'll be like this, the one we did right now.
Yes, I think I have it here somewhere. He gave the format of the midterm. This is what you're talking about, right? The final accounts will be usual accounts only. The final accounts should be similar to this. I'm expecting it will be lesser than this because see, these are like so many adjustments are there here. Sorry, so many adjustments are there. Normally, this many adjustments you don't see. You see at least
What
3,
about
4,
the type
something
of?
like that.
Okay, got that. So this is the 20-mark question that's going to come.
Yes.
Okay. And what about the other one? Correct the given trial balance.
Correct the given trial balance. Why did you see that?
I mean, in some of the handouts that he's given, he said the below given trial balance it's coming after ledger and journal. Is there a question like that that's going to come?
He has not covered that type of question in the class, and that is a separate type of question altogether. I don't think that will be there. That will not be there because I remember him telling that when he discussed this, he very simply told one will be journal entry and ledger, one will be theory, conceptual, convention, or trial balance. So when he said trial balance, that means that he'll give the ledger. From that we will have to prepare the trial balance or something
Okay, so
similar to that.
it's not the correction type question.
No, nothing other than that. No, nothing that will be too complicated for you guys. Yeah.
So that is same as rectification of trial balance. That's what.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There is so total separate logic to it. See, you guys have already known the concepts. If we want, we can discuss that, but that'll take some time. And I don't
No
think
need.
that'll be
No,
there.
if it's not coming for the exam, no need of discussion.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
No. Thank you.
One more thing I wanted to tell was this question was actually wrong. So the trial balance was not matching. So I'm going to ask that, sir, I'll tell sir tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. The next time we are having our accounts class, I'll tell him that this question I found a mistake and I have rectified it. So the values that I have rectified are these ones. I have highlighted those. Can you guys see? These two values are actually modified to make sure that the trial balance actually matches. So hopefully he takes that into consideration and our question paper doesn't have a mistake. That's a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank you, guys.
And for exam, we are doing a typing this and solving, or we have to write down. Did sir
I think that's not it clear. I think both the things I have been hearing, right? They have been mentioning that it will be in the Google Classroom, so we can use the Google Sheet. And some other time I heard that we have to do in the pen and paper. We'll have to scan. Until now, no clarity is there. I think they very clearly told there will be a proper induction for it, and maybe we'll get a clarity over there. So the ways I feel it's okay. I mean, sometimes I feel we think too much. It's all right. Whichever way is there. Thomas is raising hand, is it? Okay. So I think we'll get a clarity on it as and when we're going ahead, isn't it? As and when the midterm is closer. I think next week probably we'll have a clarity on it. Or we can ask that to sir if we don't have anything under this weekend. Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel in the Excel it'll be better for me. I'll be more quicker than the handwritten thing. And my handwriting is so bad, I'd actually prefer the Excel if they give that option.
It's easier to
No,
copy.
we saw your handwriting. It's so nice.
You can just send us the Excel file and we just need to rename it. We don't have to type the whole thing. And there's virtually no way of finding out also. And we just need to change a little bit of the order.
Yeah, that is there. Let's see how much of control they have in the exam hall. We'll see, because I saw they're using the Google Classroom. They were talking something about the standard they have, people are following and all. I'm pretty sure they'll be having some good control over it. Big examinations, like CFA, CPA. So those are like from US. They have camera in front of the student. So if they ask us to switch on the camera throughout the exam, that becomes a slight tricky, right? How to really send you guys the answer. So we'll see how much of control they have, and we'll obviously have that if I have enough.
But even if the camera comes, if it's an Excel, right? I mean, they have no idea. They can't screen record what we're doing, right?
But they can. That's what I was about to mention. If they have a software, which is tracking my browser, and they are recording the whole process, then again that's an issue, right? So we'll see how much of control they have. We'll see, and accordingly we'll plan for it. If possible, obviously I'm ready to help. If I can,
don't risk yourself.
Yeah, you doing so much for us is already enough. You're doing more homework to teach us than
joking,
we are doing
bro.
to attend
You don't
our
owe
classes.
us anything. Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's appreciated. If you're willing to do it, I won't say no.
What I'm saying is that totally depends on what kind of control they have. If they have too much, then it's better to go ahead with you guys are already doing it, isn't it? Journal, ledger, I'm pretty sure journal, ledger, and trial balance is very much easy for you guys, right now. If you are practicing, obviously that's a big question.
Yes, because
I think
your
that should be
class, yes. And in sir's
because
class, I
you
was
do
not
give
able
us
to
hints.
catch up.
Sorry.
Sorry, please go ahead.
No, I was telling in sir's class, I'm not able to follow anything. Because of your class only, I'm able to understand something. Yeah, thanks for you.
Hey, no problem at all.
You also have everything prepared for us beforehand and everything. You
Yeah.
are doing so much more homework to just to teach us. So thank you.
Hey, no problem at all. I think from costing though, he's going really very slow manner. So that I think is understandable, right? Last class,
Yeah,
whatever he
that
was
is
doing.
fine. But
Yeah.
this,
Until
yeah,
ratio analysis, he was like ultra speed only.
yes, because we don't even know the basics, so that was so
Yeah. That makes
hard.
sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Cool guys. Then fine. We'll and wind it up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys. Yeah. Good night.
Thank you.
Good
Have a good
night.
Thank you
night.
for your time. Good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. You too. Yeah.